Hi everyone, April Holistic Pet Coach here. I just made a batch of bone broth and I wanted to show you guys and to you about making bone broth for your pets. So really easy to do. All you need is bones, some beef marrow bones, and a crock pot or slow cook. Actually, my Instant Pot is what I use and I already made them, so just have the results here. But these are the marrow bones that you're going to want to buy and use. These are already frozen. My second boil, you can boil them up to 3 times. First time, of course, is most effective, but you can boil them up to 3 times and they're still pretty effective. So beef marrow bones cut into sections like this. You can see they have the marrow in the middle. You can get them at a grocery store. If you're lucky, your local grocery store might carry them, or you might have to find a specialty meat store or even order online. We order all of our meats and our specialty things like that from a farm in Georgia that actually delivers right to our house, so that's awesome. So you simply put the bones in your pot and you fill it right above to where your bones are with some water, some good filtered water. And you can also add a shot of apple cider vinegar, and that will help draw the bone marrow out of the bones better. And then you just let it sit for 24 hours. You're going to slow cook it for 24 hours. And then when you're done, this is what you'll have after you remove your bones, is some awesome pure bone broth for your pets. So then what I like to do is I just take the broth and I fill up my ice cube trays. Kind of hard to do this and hold the camera. Fill up your ice cube trays with your bone broth, and that way you can freeze the broth into cubes that you can use later, and they'll stay relatively fresh. Of course, not as fresh as immediately boiled like this, but here's my bag of some pre-frozen cubes of broth. And make sure you use freezer safe bags, and I also like to double bag just to prevent any freezer burn happening to them. And then you can just remove the cubes as needed, and I will use these cubes. I add them into my pet food when I make fresh batches of my raw cat food or my dog food. Or you can just take them out and let them melt and feed them to them in little treat bowls like we're going to now, because all of our guys love them. So I got one, if you can grab the other 2. So we'll go serve this to them. So tell you quickly the good benefits of bone broth is this is loaded with good amino acids. It's got good amount of protein in it. Here's one for Bailey. It's full of a ton of collagen, which is super supportive to your pet's joints and joint health, as well as really good for their stomach and for gut healing. So this is something that I'll often use on any of my pet clients who are dealing with some GI distress issues like IBS, IBD, just gastrointestinal upset for any reason. Get your broth, buddy. So that's it. So just really simple. Doesn't take much time and effort at all. As you can see, everybody loves it. And not only can you use it as a treat like this, or if you are making your own pet food with it, but it's also just a great addition to add some extra good healthy stuff. If you're feeding a commercial pet food, you can add it right on top of their dry food or canned food or whatever other food you're feeding. All right, I hope that everybody will try making some